Jephthah's daughter, a vow, a victory, a sacrifice. Judges 11:30-40. Some victories come with music, dancing, and celebration. Others come with tears. In the book of Judges, there is a story rarely mentioned in sermons, a story of war, vows, sacrifice, and obedience. It is the story of Jephthah and his daughter, and though her name is never written, her courage still speaks. Israel was once again in trouble. The Ammonites had risen against them, and fear spread through the land. In desperation, the people turned to a man they had once rejected, Jephthah, a mighty warrior, the son of a sex worker, cast out by his own brothers. But when danger came, suddenly the outcast became their hope. Jephthah agreed to lead. But before he went to battle, he made a vow to God, a vow that would change everything. In Judges 11:30-31, Jephthah said, "If you give the Ammonites into my hands, then whatever comes out of the door of my house to meet me when I return, in triumph, shall be the Lord's, and I will offer it up as a burnt offering." It was passionate, it was desperate, and it was careless. But God granted victory. Israel triumphed. The Ammonites fell. Jephthah returned home, expecting celebration. But he forgot his vow until it was too late. As he approached his house, music began. Celebration filled the air. And then she ran out to meet him. Not a servant, not an animal, not a stranger, his only child, his daughter. She danced with joy, not knowing. Her father stood frozen in horror. Jephthah tore his clothes and cried, "Oh, my daughter, you have brought me low. I made a vow to the Lord, and I cannot go back." Many would scream, many would resist, but not her. She said in Judges 11:36, "My father, you have made a vow to the Lord. Do to me as you have promised, because the Lord granted you victory." But she had one request. "Give me 2 months to roam the hills and weep with my friends because I will never marry." There were no protests, no rebellion, only quiet surrender. She spent those 2 months in the mountains, grieving not her death, but the life she would never live. And the Bible says in verse 39, after the 2 months, she returned to her father, and he did to her as he had vowed. She was his only child. Israel remembered her. Each year, the young women of Israel would go out for 4 days to honor the daughter of Jephthah. Her life was brief, but her obedience still echoes through time. So what do we learn from this story? 1. Be careful with your words before God. Ecclesiastes 5:2 says, "Do not be quick with your mouth. Let your words be few before God." Emotion without wisdom can lead to regret. 2. Obedience, however painful, is powerful. Jephthah's daughter showed the kind of surrender we rarely see today, not forced, but faithful. 3. Leadership requires humility and restraint. Jephthah was victorious in battle, but defeated by his own promise. Wisdom should guide passion. Maybe you've made choices in a moment of emotion. Maybe your words have carried a cost. Or maybe God is calling you to obey in something that hurts. Remember Jephthah's daughter, a nameless young woman who walked into sacrifice with dignity, faith, and honor. Some victories come with shouts of triumph. Others come with silent tears. But God sees both.